got the book Each Kindness by Jacqueline Woodson. This book is about bullying, and it does not have an ending that you would expect. It actually has a rather sober ending. I think it's a must-read. Themes are acts of kindness, consequences of missed opportunities, empathy, perspective-taking, anti-bullying, exclusion, socioeconomic differences, and the power of choice. All right, our first question. Okay, couple pages in. Who is the main character? What problem is she facing? The main character is actually never named. I didn't ask a point of view question here, but you could definitely ask your kid who is narrating the book, because while the only name mentioned in the book is Maya, Maya is not the narrator. We actually never learn the narrator's name. So I think that's interesting, and on this page you could definitely ask your kid if they pick up on that, on like, is Maya the narrator? No, she is not. We don't know the narrator's name. So the main character is the narrator. Don't know her name. What problem is she facing? The problem she is facing is that Maya, a new student at school, was sat next to her in the assigned seating chart. And Maya's appearance is everything she's wearing is secondhand. Things look old, clearly. The narrator's problem is that Maya was set next to her. This kid who seems to be like wearing everything secondhand, head to toe, which everybody knows in elementary school, can give you a rough rap. Okay, character development. Who are other characters in the story? That's Maya. I kind of already explained about her. Maya is the other character in the story. New kid in school, head to toe, secondhand. And not just secondhand, but like secondhand looks old. Like, does not look new. Key detail questions, still on the same page. What information does the author give to us about Maya? Gosh, I kind of jumped the gun on all of these questions. They do give specific details about what Maya looks like. Head to toe, secondhand. And not like nice secondhand, but clearly secondhand. Central idea. What does Maya want? How does Maya propose to do that? Up here, this is kind of a right there question. What Maya wants, well, it does not say that she wants friends to play with at school, but Maya's actions indicate that. How does Maya propose to do that? It does say explicitly. She asks people if, she whispers to her, but you can't guess who the new Jack champion of the world is. So Maya is reaching out to our narrator and like talking to her, trying to engage in friendship. So central idea, Maya is trying to engage with her classmates. Maya is trying to be a friend. She is not just isolating herself. She is inviting people to play and talk with her. Central idea, what problem is the narrator facing? The narrator's problem is that this new kid, Maya, wants to be friends with her. And the narrator does not want that, because the narrator, like other kids in school, are like, Maya is dressed in head to toe, secondhand stuff, not even nice secondhand stuff, and I don't want to be friends with her because she looks like that. So this is where the theme of like socioeconomic difference comes in, because it's made clear in the book that the other kids judge Maya because of the way she looks. Her clothes are all secondhand, and they are not nice secondhand things. And she is excluded. Same page, analyzing point of view. How do characters see the same event differently? So this event where Maya actually talks to the narrator and is like kind of reaching out like in an effort to befriend her, while Maya sees this as like, this is an effort to make a friend, the narrator sees this as like, oh my God, I don't want this kid to be friends with me. Don't talk to me because I'm gonna get made fun of if I'm seen talking to you. So same event, but the two girls see it from like completely different points of view. And it has like completely different impacts on them. All right, jumping forward. What key details, a key detail question, what key details help us understand why the kids exclude Maya? It's clear here, but the kids say it explicitly. It's already clear, but the kids explicitly say it here. Her new nickname is Never New. Everything she has came from a secondhand store. So here, the theme of exclusion is crystal clear. She is being excluded and singled out because of the way she looks. She is being bullied clearly and targeted because of the way she looks. So, like, yeah, like that's part of bullying. Like it's targeted, you're made like less than other people. There becomes like a power struggle. So like the more powerful, popular kids are up here, Maya's down here, no power. So like those are some classic signs of bullying. It's targeted, there's a power dynamic. That is definitely happening here, and she is becoming excluded because of the socioeconomic difference, because of the way she looks. And all the kids are like literally choosing this to do together. They're ganging up on her, targeting her. Character development. What does Maya's behavior tell us about how she is feeling? How does she cope? So this is the first time that Maya does isolate herself, and this is like practically the end of the book. So Maya makes like 3 or 4 attempts at like, I'm saying at like approaching the other kids, befriending them, talking to them, asking them if they want to play. But this is the first time that she doesn't. She goes over by the fence and she stands by herself. She does not even approach the other kids or say anything or do anything. So her behavior shows that she is now coping by like isolating herself. So Maya's kind of getting broken down by the bullying. So she does go skip rope by herself. So at least she still skips rope, but she does so by herself. So maybe she's like resigned to this now. She's kind of broken down. They won. All right, a few pages forward, character development. What was the turning point for the narrator? When did she learn something new? So the teacher does this thing where she gives all the classmates pebbles, and she throws the pebble in a water. She says, this pebble is like an act of kindness. See how it ripples out? One act of kindness grows into many. And then she makes all the kids throw their rock into the water and say one kind thing that they did. When it gets to the narrator is like, I haven't done anything kind. And she has this moment of reflection where she's like, I honestly don't know anything that I've done that is kind. And she actually passes, she does not throw her rock into the water. So in this moment, she is realizing kind of what she has done. She's starting to have empathy for Maya and understanding the part that she took in kind of like ruining Maya's days there at that school and just like not being a friend. And realizing that like she has no acts of kindness that she can contribute to this activity. So we're starting to also get into the theme of consequences of missed opportunities, because for the rest of the book, the narrator is going to be feeling like kind of down on herself. Like the Maya was sat next to me. Maya talked to me multiple times. And every single time I'm like, don't talk to me, don't associate yourself with me. So the narrator is realizing like the consequences of this missed opportunity, because now she's seeing Maya from a different point of view. Now she's having empathy. And like, she's gaining a new perspective. We got the theme of perspective taking, developing here too, because she's seeing the situation from another side. She's seeing that she was bullying Maya, even though she never says the word bullying. Character development. What did the narrator learn by the end? We've kind of just talked about this. The narrator realizes the role she played in bullying Maya, all of the missed opportunities she had to actually befriend Maya. She missed all those opportunities. She feels bad about it. She had a choice, and she chose not to multiple times. So she's starting to she feels bad about it. And Maya never comes back to school. So the narrator, like when she realizes this, she keeps waiting for Maya to come back to school. And Maya never does. The narrator's like, I will right this wrong. I just need Maya to come back to school. But Maya doesn't come back to school. Those opportunities are missed. And now the narrator kind of just has to like live with what she did. So it's a very sobering ending of this book, but it gives like a really great perspective on all of these themes, like the power of the small acts of kindness, the consequences of missed opportunities, the importance of like having empathy first, perspective taking, the importance of like perspective taking first, anti-bullying, exclusion, socioeconomic differences, the power of choice. And yeah, so while it's a sobering book, the themes are rather serious. It is a really great book to read with your kid, but it definitely like warrants a discussion, in my opinion. So grab this book, prepare yourself for a little discussion, and enjoy reading it.